chiedo vale la pena di restare qui abbracciati mentre il giorno non c'è più e la luna da lassù fa da specchio ai nostri baci.
The 1960s in Rome was a very special time. Great fashions, Gucci and Pucci and Valentino were all coming out of Rome. There were great films, and the cars, the Ferraris, the Fiats, the Alfa Romeos. And when it came to jewelry, you know, there was Bulgari. It was great to be Italian. Hello, my name is Marion Fasel, and I'm the founder and editorial director of the Adventurine, an online fine jewelry magazine. I'm also a jewelry historian and author of the Bulgari Collection series of books that was published by Assouline. When I heard about this sale at Sotheby's, I was delighted. It's filled with exclusively Bulgari and Marina B collections. It includes several iconic and coveted designs. The Monete collection evolved directly from Nicola Bulgari's passion for coins. And in 1966, they launched the first Bulgari Monete collection. In the collection at Sotheby's, there's lots of amazing coin jewels. I mean, there are the necklaces, which are kind of the signature of the collection, but there are also rings and cufflinks and lots of incredible wearable pieces that are very signature and really of the great era. I love the triple strand curb link necklace with Alexander the Great. I mean, Alexander the Great is always a wonderful coin to see. It's just such a beautiful image. The pièce de résistance of the Monete collections in the Sotheby's sale is one of the King of Sicily, Ferdinand Bourbon III, is on the front. On the back is a phoenix rising from the ashes, and it just shows how gutsy and bold the Bulgari brothers were willing to go at this time. It was a piece made for liberated women, working women who had a new sense of themselves in the 70s, and the jewel was made in 1972. When the Bulgari Monete series was originally introduced, it took off. It was incredibly popular. Goldie Hawn, Candice Bergen, Barbara Sinatra. It was really just a great success as a collection, and it's wonderful to see it making such a grand comeback now. Recently, the Bulgari Monete collection has been worn on the red carpet by Laura Dern, and I'll never forget the time in 2007 at the Oscars when Kate Winslet was clutching a Bulgari Monete bag. It had coins going all across. I mean, it's just something as a historian, you'd love to see these icons being worn. It shows how timeless and eternal and, you know, really eternally cool that they are. The Bulgari Serpenti Collection is generally thought to begin in the early 1960s. Elizabeth Taylor really popularized the style. She wore her gold and diamond Bulgari Serpenti watch on the set of Cleopatra in Rome. It really popularized the look right out of the gate. The Bulgari archives, they really mark the beginning of the Serpenti collection to the 1940s. And that's when the Bulgari Serpentis did not have a snake head. Instead, on the end of the spiral of tubagas, there was a watch. And you can see it in the Sotheby's sale that there are pieces where the watches were created by watchmakers, by Swiss watchmakers. Jaeger-LeCoultre came in, Movado, Vacheron Constantin, and that was really the brainchild of Gianni Bulgari. At the time, watches and the jewelry were really separate, but he loved watches and he brought them into the label. There are several amazing Bulgari Serpenti watches in the Sotheby's sale. I love the kind of brickwork gold, which is another look that Bulgari did besides the tubagas. They brought in steel that was really revolutionary at the time. I think Bulgari has remained relevant very much in the same way of any, major and big brand. It was because it was really driven by people who had a vision at one point. And when that vision is carried out in such a personal and passionate, imaginative way, I mean, you have to be a rule breaker. And Bulgari has been about breaking the rules.